Strap in and prepare for launch, because we're diving headfirst into 10 mind-blowing sci-fi flicks you can stream right now. From dystopian futures and alien invasions to cerebral thrillers and tech gone rogue, these films will bend your mind and keep you on the edge of your seat.
Your mind has turned against itself.
Help!
Whether you're on Netflix, Hulu, or Prime Video, we've found something for every sci-fi junkie out there. Let's count down the absolute best sci-fi gems available to stream right now. Number 10, Vesper, streaming on Hulu.
This is beautiful. But underneath.
In a bleak, post-apocalyptic future, ravaged by ecological collapse and genetic disasters, Vesper follows a brilliant 14-year-old girl who survives with her paralyzed father in a world where food is controlled by powerful citadels. Vesper stumbles upon Camellia, a mysterious woman from a downed Citadel ship, and together they unlock a secret that could change humanity's fate. This haunting, visually stunning sci-fi tale from Lithuania and France mixes biohacking, survival, and a deeply emotional core into something refreshingly unique. With echoes of Miyazaki, Cronenberg, and Giger, Vesper delivers grim fairy tale energy with sci-fi world building rarely seen on screen, a must-watch for fans of dystopian imagination and indie brilliance. Number 9, Dark Skies, streaming on Prime Video.
Leave us alone!
In this eerie blend of sci-fi and horror, Dark Skies follows a suburban family plunged into terror when a string of disturbing, unexplained phenomena disrupts their home. As nightmarish events escalate, birds crash into windows, children go into trances, and strange figures appear in the night. The Barretts begin to suspect something far more sinister than a haunting. With their youngest son seemingly targeted by a mysterious force, they consult an alien expert who confirms their worst fears. They're being watched, and one of them has been chosen. A chilling slow burn, the film uses psychological tension, jump scares, and disturbing imagery to explore themes of powerlessness and parental fear. Produced by horror powerhouse Blumhouse, Dark Skies delivers grounded sci-fi terror rooted in everyday life. Number 8, Spectral, streaming on Netflix. Set in a war-torn European city, under siege from mysterious, ghost-like entities, Spectral is a pulse-pounding blend of military action and high-concept sci-fi. When US Special Forces encounter deadly apparitions impervious to conventional weapons, DARPA scientist Mark Klein is brought in to uncover the truth behind the spectral threats. Armed with experimental tech and desperate theories, the team races to find the source of these supernatural killers, only to discover a shocking origin tied to rogue experiments and human consciousness. Boasting sleek visuals, advanced tech warfare, and a gritty battlefield aesthetic, Spectral delivers a unique Black Hawk Down meets Aliens experience. This Netflix original is an underrated gem for fans of tactical thrillers and futuristic mystery. Number 7, No One Will Save You, streaming on Hulu. In this chilling sci-fi thriller with a near-wordless performance, Caitlin Dever plays Bryn, a reclusive seamstress haunted by trauma and shunned by her community. Her isolated existence is shattered when her home is invaded, not by burglars, but by telekinetic gray aliens with a terrifying agenda. As the invasion escalates, she must rely on her instincts and resilience to survive increasingly intense confrontations. What begins as a survival horror turns into something deeper, exploring themes of guilt, forgiveness, and identity in a story told almost entirely through visuals. With eerie tension, stunning sound design, and an unforgettable lead performance, No One Will Save You is one of Hulu's most surprising and suspenseful original sci-fi entries. Number 6, Life, streaming on Prime Video. Life is a gripping sci-fi horror film that explores humanity's first contact with extraterrestrial life, only to discover that the organism is far more intelligent and lethal than expected. Set aboard the International Space Station, a group of scientists, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson, and Ryan Reynolds, uncover a Martian cell that evolves into a terrifying, rapidly growing creature named Calvin. As the alien life form wreaks havoc, what begins as a mission of discovery spirals into a desperate battle for survival. With jaw-dropping visual effects, claustrophobic intensity, and a shocking twist ending, Life delivers edge-of-your-seat tension from start to finish. If you're a fan of Alien or Gravity, this high-stakes thriller is a must-stream. Number 5. Freaks, streaming on Netflix.
Any freaks who are running loose are illegal.
Freaks is a thrilling, genre-blending sci-fi indie gem that follows a young girl named Chloe who spent her life confined to her home by her overprotective father. Told that the outside world is dangerous, Chloe soon uncovers the truth. She's not just different, she's extraordinary. As she begins to unravel the reality of her supernatural powers, she finds herself caught in a tense battle between a repressive government and a hidden community of people like her. With standout performances from Emile Hirsch, Bruce Dern, and especially Lexi Kolker as Chloe, the film mixes gritty suspense with heartfelt emotion. Think X-Men meets Room, wrapped in a low-budget package that punches way above its weight. Freaks is a bold, original sci-fi must-watch hiding in plain sight on Netflix. Number 4. Pandorum, streaming on Prime Video.
Just run out of this thing!
Pandorum drops you into the claustrophobic corridors of a derelict spaceship where two crew members awaken from hypersleep with no memory of their mission, or what happened to the rest of the crew. As they explore the dark, decaying ship, they uncover horrifying secrets, including mutated, cannibalistic creatures and the creeping madness of deep space psychosis known as Pandorum. With unsettling atmosphere, tight tension, and gritty production design, this underrated sci-fi horror blends alien vibes with psychological thrills. Dennis Quaid and Ben Foster deliver strong performances as the mystery of the ship and humanity's fate unfolds in mind-bending ways. If you're a fan of survival horror in space with a touch of existential dread, Pandorum is a dark, twisted ride you won't want to miss on Prime Video. Number 3. Passengers, streaming on Netflix.
I have to do this.
No! You die, I die!
Aboard a luxury interstellar spaceship en route to a new colony, mechanic Jim Preston is accidentally awakened from hibernation 90 years too early. Faced with a lifetime alone, he eventually makes a fateful decision to awaken Aurora Lane, a fellow passenger, condemning her to the same fate without her knowledge. As they begin to build a life together, the truth about Aurora's premature awakening is revealed, sparking emotional turmoil. But their relationship is tested further when a critical failure threatens the entire ship, forcing them to work together to save the 5,000 still sleeping passengers. Passengers blends sci-fi spectacle with romance, anchored by strong performances from Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. It's an atmospheric, morally provocative film that explores isolation, survival, and difficult choices in deep space. Number 2. Alien, Romulus, streaming on Hulu.
What's happening?
Set between Alien and Aliens, this 2024 installment breathes terrifying new life into the iconic sci-fi horror franchise. Romulus follows 6 young colonists who, desperate for freedom, board a derelict space station to steal cryogear for their escape. What they don't know? The station houses experimental xenomorphs. As deadly creatures awaken, the group must survive a brutal game of cat and mouse in the dark corridors of space. Featuring a breakout performance by Kaylee Spaney and striking practical effects that harken back to the original films, Romulus blends claustrophobic horror, emotional stakes, and franchise-worthy terror. It's a chilling, beautifully crafted homage that captures the dread of the classics while pushing the mythology forward. A must-watch for fans. Number 1. Upgrade, streaming on Netflix.
I need your permission to operate independently.
In a near-future cyberpunk world, Upgrade delivers slick, brutal action with a dark philosophical edge. When mechanic Gray Trace is paralyzed and left for dead after a violent mugging that kills his wife, he's given a second chance through STEM, a cutting-edge AI implant that restores his mobility and enhances him beyond human limits. As Gray hunts down those responsible, he spirals into a grim journey of revenge, identity, and control. Directed by Lee Wannell, known for The Invisible Man, this indie gem mixes body horror, sci-fi, and gritty martial arts into a tight, fast-paced thriller. Logan Marshall Green gives a compelling performance as a man grappling with the terrifying price of power. A violent, smart, and stylish ride, Upgrade is a must-see for fans of Black Mirror and The Matrix. And that wraps up our list. From the gritty cybernetic vengeance of Upgrade,
There's a gun implanted inside his hand.
to the claustrophobic terror of Romulus and the haunting beauty of Passengers, these films show just how many ways sci-fi can thrill, move, and keep us on the edge of our seats. If one of these titles made it to your watch list, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss the next hidden gem or must-see recommendation. Got a favorite sci-fi thriller we didn't mention? Drop it in the comments. We're always up for discovering more cinematic surprises. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.